Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Jim Major, and it is such a pleasure to be with you today. My wife, Tamara, and I moved to Newburyport in May of 2019 for our long-planned retirement, but then it was just a few months before the pandemic hit. We were just getting settled when everything simply shut down. We had wanted to meet new people in town, but it turns out it's not that easy to make new friends when you're wearing a mask. So just as the pandemic was starting to lift along with our willingness to get out, I needed a full knee replacement. I could no longer keep up with our gardening, and I needed help. I found someone on Nextdoor, but I didn't know how lucky I was going to be when I met Don Rogers, our church sexton. Don, with his humor and his humility, tended our garden and was our first introduction to FRS. He made me wonder about the local UU church and think that maybe it was a way to meet new friends. I had been a member of the UU Church in Sherburne, Massachusetts back in the 80s, and it was a good experience. So I talked with Tamara, and we decided to visit FRS and see if it could be the community and the connection we were missing. But we had no idea what was in store for us. We started attending services in the fall of 2024, and I was simply overwhelmed with what I found. And what I found was you. All of you. This congregation. Reverend Rebecca. Reverend Laurel. What a remarkable, rare, and precious, beloved community you are. We have been greeted and accepted with open arms and warm hearts, and I am grateful. Tamara and I want to express our deepest gratitude to all of you for the community, love, and compassion that we have found here. I must also confess that I often find it difficult to get through a service without getting a lump in my throat. I had to stop midway the first time I read the statement of faith because it just opened my heart. Where else can you go in these difficult times and find people who promise that we will journey together in love, search for the truth and freedom, and dwell together in peace, and serve each other in the world? It was Reverend Laurel in her introduction to UU class who said that Unitarian Universalism is not so much about what you believe, but it's how we promise to be together with each other. And as our benediction says so eloquently, with a love that overcomes all differences. So, my new friends, thank you. Thank you for your love, your compassion, and your acceptance. I know from my career in nonprofit service organizations that communities like FRS are only possible through the dedication and support of its members. And as a newcomer, I think often about the many generations who gave their time, their talent, and their financial support so that we could all enjoy this amazing sacred space. We will be as generous as we can in our pledge for next year, and we will give with gratitude.